Love comes in all shapes, and this episode, it's a rhombus, as the men fight over their top choices on Love is Blind. Plus, we find out big boys do cry.
I got these walls up. Everybody got this perception.
And another couple decides to take the plunge into marriage, as the Lachey say, sight unseen. All that and more as we jump into Love is Blind Season 6, Episode 3, aka Operation Get My Girl Back. This is Flake Reality, giving you everything you need to quench your thirst for reality. And this episode comes out of the gate at the gates of love. After proposing to Amy, our boy Johnny gets to meet the mamacita of his dreams in real life.
Do I get to meet him now?
And fortunately, he didn't write a song this time.
Oh my God.
Amy admits Joey isn't quite what she had in mind.
I honestly wouldn't have approached somebody that looked like him in the real world because I always had like my fixations on, you know, ethnic men.
But it all works out because she says,
Oh my goodness.
when he formally proposes, which we assume is a promising yes. Now all she has to do is close her eyes when he hugs her. Therefore, she won't have to see him.
Guess I'm just crazy, crazy, crazy.
This will hold you forever.
So, no worries. It'll be just like they're back in the pods, right? And speaking of eyes, Laura shares her best technique for meeting guys out of the pods.
The best technique that I had for a while was
I'll share it.
you stare the out of them
Wait,
across
I
the
was like,
bar
what's happening?
for like,
Can you do that again? I gotta see that.
Blink twice if you need help, Jeremy.
people are gonna get a restraining order on you. Because I'm like,
Jeremy's still stuck between two wonky eyes, Sarah
I feel like my eyes are like, one eye is like wonky right now.
Wonky.
and Laura. And he can't seem to decide which one he most wants to lead on more. I mean, fall in love with.
Laura's my number one right now. Sarah's kind of like in a similar boat, but she brings a different type of energy.
For a guy that dresses like he works on a Family Guy themed cruise, his personality is doing double time to get him this far. To be fair, he also has this going for him.
I have horrible sleep apnea. I'm not kidding. I stop breathing at night while I'm sleeping, which is really cool.
that's terrifying.
Sleep apnea is not funny. But then again, neither is he.
What if you just whip this out our first night together and you don't say anything?
Oh, I don't have it with me.
Wait, what?
I didn't bring it with me.
What are we gonna do on our honeymoon?
You act like we're sleeping.
Although he seems to find himself charming enough to say it again.
You act like we're sleeping those nights.
Shay.
Not gonna lie, Jer, it's giving more serial killer than lady killer. Next, he tries out some new material on Sarah, which goes over just a little better.
I get fillers in my lips.
You do?
No.
I'm dead.
Sarah lets him know that what she's looking for in a husband is a good photographer.
Like, I also wouldn't be married to someone that if I'm like, hey, will you take a picture of me in front of this? Like,
Yeah.
like they're not gonna be like,
Which prompts him to ask,
How many followers do you have on Instagram?
is that a deal breaker?
No, I'm interested.
Jeremy, be honest. Are you asking this because you're interested in her or just want to know how many people would notice if she went missing?
I'm telling you, if I get married, that's it. It's done. Ride or die.
But then again, people can surprise you. And Clay's heartfelt cry session is a big surprise.
I feel like I'm a really good guy. I do want love, you know. Like, I know how to talk. It's just a defense mechanism that I put up. It's
Defense mechanism,
Yeah.
yes.
You know, I haven't cried in a while.
In shape and in touch with his emotions? Okay, we see you, Clay.
You know, I do want this, you know, and it's just a lot because you're facing a lot of different things you're going through.
Yes.
But is it enough for AD, who tells him on their pod date that the two of them are AG?
AG.
Let's go, baby.
All good.
All good. Oh, all good.
After he comes ready to let his walls down.
Deep down inside, like, I'm very sensitive.
I was crying this morning.
Yeah, I was boo-hoo crying.
I don't know. I always looked at it as weak in a sense, and it's not. Like I feel a little bit more relieved.
Could AD's red flag chasing days be coming to an end with Clay as her man?
I appreciate and love the man that you are today.
Yeah.
And I know, like, with me in your corner, like, you're just gonna be the greatest man. Like, you're gonna hold your head higher in a different way.
While Clay and AD seem to be on the mend, Kenneth is more than ready to pop the question to Brittany. But Brittany slides in with the most awkwardly phrased question we've seen so far.
Oh, random. Okay.
Yeah.
What ethnicity is your family?
Black.
Okay. I figured that was the case.
Oh my gosh, like so random. Brittany might be all about that swirl life, but Kenneth admits he's not used to choosing mayo.
She's gonna be the first white girl I've ever dated in my life.
Being a middle school principal, he has no problem finding the right words under pressure and gives a heartwarming proposal that warms us back up to this couple.
When you laugh, I feel safe and secure. At my most vulnerable moments, you are there with me. Will you be my wife?
Yeah.
Making them our second official couple to get engaged from the pods after Johnny and Amy. And again, so random. Meanwhile, as time ticks down for Jimmy to make a decision, Jessica decides she has no time for subtlety.
Jimmy is my man. Like, I would want to marry him. I want to have his babies.
And even drops these two words right away with Jimmy.
Oh, your voice sounds extra good today.
You like it?
I do.
It's clear the two have chemistry.
I want to take this home, put it in our living room.
In our living room? I missed you.
Miss you too.
Did you really?
Yes.
And even when she comes right out and tells him if he even thinks about liking another baddie's post, she will not hesitate to unsubscribe.
You can have me and only me or nothing, so.
With that, he seems to like her even more. Of course, that might just be the Scorpio in him.
I'm a lover boy.
I know you are. You're a Scorpio.
Scorpios are lover boys.
They are lover boys.
But Trevor, my dog's name is Chelsea, MC Mullet's son, still holds the title for true lover boy. When he can't help but lay it all out for the other boys that his heart is set on Chelsea. And like a blind item about Pete Davidson's love life, it will break.
Everyone else felt, I think like all the dominoes could fall into play in a way where we could all be happy.
While Trevor's stowing all his baggage on Chelsea's plane, she still have carry-on luggage for Jimmy. Luckily, she's got the mixer for her mixed feelings.
Your girl needs a little something to take the edge off.
Ah, yes, as they say.
Love is wine.
Love is wine.
Both Jessica and Chelsea are in the dark who Jimmy's frontrunner is.
You're so mysterious to me, but you're not.
And from their conversations, he seems genuinely into them both.
Definitely falling for your personality and who you are, and you're really special.
Trevor, however, has not a doubt in his mind it's Chelsea.
I've narrowed it down to one.
Trevor works up the courage to drop the L-bomb.
I like your laugh that I hear more than your voice.
And it doesn't take long for him to get it out.
If you're not like my typical type,
Yeah.
well, that's what the experiment is. Like, I'm not scared of that because I love you.
And Chelsea?
My heart. Oh my gosh.
Does not say it back.
I don't even know. I can't even find the words.
How about I love you too?
I'm gonna pass out.
Close enough. And that concludes this crazy episode of Love is Blind. How will Chelsea, our flight attendant, navigate this love square with Jessica, Trevor, and Jimmy?
I just don't want to make a wrong decision.
Will Clay actually propose to AD? And if he does, what will she say? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe so you can stay in the loop and laugh with Flick Reality. Thanks for watching.